Look, selling your house can be a significant financial decision, and trust me, not all home improvement projects are created equal. Some renovations may not be the best investment when it comes to selling your property in the current market, but understanding which projects offer the most bang for your buck can help you avoid the unnecessary expenses and potentially attract a broader range of potential buyers. So today we're going to talk about some other expenses that don't offer the best ROI in 2024. Now this is going to help you make the best decisions as you prepare your house for the market so that you maximize your chances for a successful sale. I'm Jerry Pinkas, your real estate expert with over 20 years of experience, and my real estate team has helped over 2,000 people move. And I'm here to help you to avoid those pitfalls that are costly. So give me a thumbs up. The first one is pool installation. Now, installing a pool is a bad investment if you're not living in the house and using it. Why? Because if you decide to just put one in, it's expensive and you won't get your money back when you sell that house. Now, I get it, some people do have this sense of luxury in their homes, but the installation of an in-ground pool is a significant financial investment. Now, depending on the size, the materials, the features, the pool installation costs, and inflation today, this can range from tens of thousands of dollars to hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you're likely you won't recoup the entire cost when you go to sell the house. Most homeowners will typically regain only a portion of around 30 to 50% of the pool's installation price. So if you put a pool in while you live there and you enjoy it, that's great. But realize that it's not for everybody, because many home buyers just don't want a pool anyway, because they realize the maintenance can be both time consuming and expensive. And pools, it's a certain customer for that. Pools require regular cleaning, and potential buyers will consider these things before they go ahead and buy your house. However, in some cases, particularly in hot climates with a long swimming season, a well-maintained pool might have a desirable feature for some potential home buyers. We've seen it in Florida and also here in South Carolina. But as a home seller, you have to carefully consider your costs and your potential return on your investment before you install that pool. You want your house to have a broader appeal so it can sell fast. So creating beauty in an easy to care for backyard with attractive plants can be a universally appealing upgrade for most buyers. The number two investment is completely renovating the kitchen. Now look, kitchen renovations are a popular home improvement project before selling a house, but a complete remodel may not always be the wisest move. You know why? Money! Now it depends on the size, the materials, and the desired features to complete a remodel that costs tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars and more. But there's much more to consider just beyond the financial aspect, because a full kitchen renovation is a time-consuming process. You're likely to be without a full functioning kitchen for weeks and even months, depending upon the complexity of a project. I personally know because I had one that took over 6 months before all the parts and pieces and the problems were resolved. Trust me, because this doesn't mean that all kitchen upgrades are off the table when you're selling your house. The kitchen is one of the crucial parts of the house, and potentially buyers will notice it carefully. So the key is to focus on the improvements that offer a higher return on investment and a broader appeal to potential buyers. Now here's some ways to update an older kitchen before selling a house. A, painting the cabinets to give your kitchen a whole new look without that high cost of replacing them entirely. B, replacing outdated cabinet knobs and drawer pulls to a more modern hardware so it can improve the overall look of your kitchen. And C, updating older appliances. Look, stainless steel finishes are really a popular choice in this case, and it can enhance the kitchen's aesthetics too. Also, consider replacing the sink and the water taps with newer ones. Number three, replacing the doors. Look, replacing all the interior doors, it might seem like an easy way to refresh that space. However, when it comes to selling your house, a complete door replacement might not be the most cost-effective upgrade. Buyers are more concerned with the overall layout and the functionality and the condition of the house, rather than the specific styles of those doors. So if you have older doors with scratches or minor dents, painting over them and fixing them up might work just fine. But apart from this, replacing outdated doorknobs, again, hinges, with newer models can give those old doors a new look. And for solid wood doors, they might show some wear and some tear, but refinishing them can be a good option. Now this means stripping away the old finish and applying the new stain or paint would restore the door's beauty and add value. That's what you want, right? You need to realize that there might be exceptions to this approach. For instance, if your doors have significant damage and they have an unusual size, that might be difficult to replace, and it might not even go with your new buyer's furniture. However, most homes with functional doors in a neutral style, a refresh through painting or upgraded updates in hardware is a budget-friendly alternative to just completely replacing those doors. And number four, up next, as I mentioned in my previous video, replacing the roof. Now, the functionality of a roof in good condition is unlikely to be a major selling point, so it shouldn't be a deterrent either, because potential buyers care more about the structural integrity and the functionality of a roof rather than the specific age or the type of material. Today, roofs can really be expensive, so you really want the best return on your investment. However, if your roof is near the end of its lifespan, showing any signs of wear and tear, or has leaks or other damage, then replacing it becomes a different story. You'll likely to have to hire a roof inspector to examine the condition of your roof and identify any potential problems. And this will give you a really clear picture of whether a replacement is truly needed, but this will also add up the cost. Because typically roofs with asphalt shingles typically last 15 or 30 years. Now you may also look for any visible signs of damage, such as missing or cracked shingles. That's an issue. Also, leaks and even water stains in the attic are a strong indicator that the roof replacement is necessary. And they're going to find this during a home inspection if you do have a contract on your house. In some cases, minor repairs are just sufficient. So you will have to make a decision based on your roof's condition, but make sure you discuss this with your local real estate expert before you make any changes. And number 5 is driveway and walkway cracks. Look, when it comes to minor driveway and walkway cracks, extensive repairs can be super expensive. Especially, it'll give you a very little return on your investment. So just take a look at what it looks like in the condition, because potential buyers, they mostly care about the functionality. Now, if it's a safe and sturdy path to your front door, cracks that are less than a quarter inch, they're not normally going to raise any concern. But think about them as wrinkles, right? The older you get, they have little wrinkles. And they might not be winning any beauty contests, but they aren't a deal breaker either. So only having a well-maintained driveway can improve the overall look of your driveway and walkways. And there's other ways to correct those issues. Sometimes there's coatings that you can put down. So you really only want to invest your money on large cracks or uneven surfaces that can cause someone to trip or have a safety hazard or some significant settling that impacts the functionality of it. If you have tree roots underneath the driveway, that's an issue, right? Because these cracks, they need attention. Hairline cracks, it's not a big deal. So these are the 5 investments in today's video that you should not make when you're selling your house, especially in this market right now. So if you're planning to sell your house, make sure you watch my video here on this channel about the updates that do pay off, the updates that you should do before selling your house. I'm going to have that in the comments below. So if you found this video helpful, just make sure you share it with somebody who you know who can use it. I'm also going to put a link to my seller's checklist down below. It's completely free, by the way, and it's going to give you the roadmap and the checklist of things that you need to consider to do before putting your house on the market. And I hope it's helpful to you. I'm Jerry with Jerry Pinkas Real Estate Experts. My real estate team is here to help you find your hidden gem and to avoid those pitfalls that are costly. So if you're thinking of selling a house in South Carolina or anywhere in the United States, give us a call at 843-839-9870. And until next time, stay happy, stay educated, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.